Hi, welcome. It's Robert McArtor and Maria McArtor with RE/MAX Components, Maryland Homes team. We're so excited that you are joining with us this evening for our Wednesday show. Let's talk real estate live right here in studio. I tell you what, you could be anywhere else in the world tonight, but you decided to tune in to us live, and we're greatly appreciative of that. It's going to be an exciting show, jam-packed. We have all kinds of things we want to share with you, an exciting, awesome guest. We're going to have an awesome discussion on just mental health, and I can't wait to have that discussion. So we definitely want you to join in with us, dive in with us deep on this one. Make sure that you do comment below, and we'll get you on here. So it's going to be an exciting day, exciting evening, and 70 degrees together. 70 degrees tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So we're looking forward to seeing you. Hang in there. We're going to be right back. All right, it's Robert and Maria. Let's talk real estate. It's Wednesday night. We're so excited that you are joining with us once again this week, 1 week before Thanksgiving. My goodness.
A week and a day, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Next week, next Thursday, make sure you dress really cool. It's going to be 325 degrees out for turkeys. Is that a dad joke? That's like a dad joke, I think. That's a real bad joke.
Probably.
I'm sorry. But I just wanted to share that with you. But anyway, so anyhow, it's going to be an exciting show tonight. We have an awesome guest with us. Mike Guess is in the house. I'm so excited to have him. We're going to dive into that interview in a few minutes. And we're just going to talk about an organization, a community that he has started. And we're going to have a frank discussion on mental health. And I'm really excited to have him on board with us. And also, we have a calendar of events, a lot of things on our calendar of events I want to kind of get through. But so, Maria, you wanted to talk about a couple of things with Christmas.
Well, as we all know, the holidays are kicking it up here. So with Thanksgiving next week, and then it seems like every day flies by so fast. So, many of you have heard, if you don't know us, we have 4 children, 3 grandchildren, and one on its way, his way. It's going to be another boy. So I know I was an extreme couponer back in the day. I think the thrill of the find was a big deal to me. So I follow someone called the Crazy Coupon Lady, and I am not quite the extreme couponer anymore. But anyway, so she had a couple hacks that I thought were really fun. Christmas hacks that are easy to do and make things a little fun.
Yep.
And yes, I do have a Christmas tree up right now. It only has lights, but that's half.
That's right.
So here's one of her Christmas hacks. She says to take chalk tape, which I didn't even know that existed, because I'm not a crafter in any way, shape, or form, and take it and put it on a plate, and then you can take a chalk pen and write a note. You can either give it as a gift, or if you have someone coming over and you want to share that with them, you can write them a little note. I thought that was really cute. Then hack number 2 is decorate your tree with 2 different sized lights. So I bought some new ones last year. I know Rob thinks I have way too many lights, but if your tree's not bright, it's just not the right tree for me. But anyway, I don't know how you all feel. I know some people are colored. They have the multicolors. Some people like them to blink. I'm pretty simple. If they blink, that's fun too. But anyway, so 2 different size light bulbs makes a more magical effect.
Yep.
Then this one I thought was a lot of work, but kind of fun. And I could see some of my crafty friends doing it. Spray painting your Christmas lights to make them more festive. And even if you had some old ones, I know my green ones tend to be like all rough looking. So what they did is they took the light bulbs out, and of course they put paper in where the light bulb goes, and they covered some things. They laid them out and they spray painted them with metallic paint. Sounds like a lot of work to me. I might just put colored light bulbs in. But anyway, that is me. Okay, so the fourth hack was to make your own. Of course, I think my daughter has my glue gun when we were making pumpkins. But they take little mirrors, and then you take, of course, your hook for your Christmas ornaments. And if you place them around the tree, it makes the tree to appear to have more light. Of course, the mirror and the reflection, that's always pretty cool. I thought that was neat, and something you could have, someone help, the kids help, or your husband help do some of the decorating of the tree. And then number 5, which I thought was absolutely beautiful, is creating illuminating holiday jars with cranberries and floating candles. So they literally said, go outside, grab some greens, put them in a ball jar, then put fresh cranberries on top, fill it up with water, and then just place the candle. Now, to me, that looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. I think I'm going to do it for Thanksgiving. So just a couple. Oh, Rob did 6.
I did
You were gonna
6.
do 5.
I did
This
6.
one I thought was
Sorry.
great because I only have ribbon all in the boxes. And you take a paper towel holder and you put the ribbon on so you can pick and choose, which I know Miss Laura Garrison is the queen of ribbon. I'm trying to learn from her. And Tony Fraker, another one of our good friends and clients, he is helping me make a bow for my wreath this year because I don't know, my bows just don't look like his at all. So anyway, a couple hacks. We'll have some more new things. You have something you'd like to share, even a recipe that is nice and easy and awfully delicious. We're here. We love to hear things like that.
That's right, exactly. So keep in mind, if you want to join us, we're feeding live right now to Twitter. We also have a feed going into YouTube. And so these are all the different ways that you can contact us, that you can follow us through Instagram, Facebook, of course, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and we do have a TikTok account. So I just wanted to mention that to you. But we're getting pretty aggressive with our Instagram account, so please make sure that you follow us there. You can DM us through that. You can message us through Facebook. But we're so excited to be able to connect with our community and with you, our future clients and our viewers. So it's really
And we had a great pop-up last week. That's why we weren't here. We did a pop-up for our MHT All-Stars.
yes.
And if you are not an All-Star, check us out. It's for our current clients, soon-to-be clients, former clients, friends and family. Just helping you know some specials going on in the area, some promotions some of our vendors are giving to just our clients, and then our appreciation contest, which, I don't know. Do you want to bring it up now or later?
We can bring it up now if you like.
So we're starting a new contest. I'm actually really excited. I don't even know that we've done a contest. We've done giveaways and things like that. But so we're going to be doing a gingerbread house contest. I have a feeling we might be the judges, just saying. But anyway, so what we'd like you to do is send in a picture of you and whoever you're making the gingerbread house with, of you guys doing it together, and then a picture of it finished, 2 pictures, and send them in to us, and we will be announcing the winner in the middle of December, and what the prize is. We're throwing around some great ideas. You have any ideas, just throw some out. What would you like to see as a gift? So anyway, I think that's going to be fun. We love gingerbread houses. I like to make them, and Rob likes to eat them.
Of course.
He-
That's my job.
He's the sweet tooth in the family.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm the salty girl.
That's
Give
right.
me some potato chips and I'm all good.
That's right. Also, make sure that you visit our website at MarylandHomesTeam.com. We have some exciting merch there. So if you happen to go to our store in the middle of our website, we have all types of t-shirts, cups, mugs, travel items there that you can just have a lot of fun with. These are all the different statements that are up there. A couple of our viewers have actually sent in some of these, and we just designed them. But it is a lot of fun. You just, again, go to MarylandHomesTeam.com and you'll be able to see that right on the middle of our page. And we would just love it if you would, just support us. And the reason why you'd want to support us is, number one, if we do any monies that we raise from this, any profits at all, they go to one of our benefits that we do support. One is right behind us, Johns Hopkins, especially for those that have miracle homes with us. If you're just deciding to list your home with us, and also Extreme Family Outreach is another one, and the Imani Foundation is another one as well. Serving the villages in Africa, in Kenya specifically, just building wells and things like that for those communities. We're really excited to be a part of that. And we want all of those proceeds that we raise throughout the year to go between those benefits. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
And you forgot, tomorrow night, if you're free, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the 510 Johnny's here in Bel Air.
Yes.
It's going to be, what is it, the Battle of the Brokers?
No, the Battle of the Bartenders, not brokers.
Oh, no, it says Battle of the Brokers.
Oh, Battle of the Brokerages,
There
but
you
it's
go.
a bartender
Guest bartender event.
Yes.
So our very own Tommy Wimmer will be one of those bartenders. And you can, whoever raises the most tips, I think,
Yes.
wins. But all the tips that are given are going to charity. So
That's
it's
right.
a good reason to come out, share some fun, come say hi. So if you guys are free tomorrow night, 5:37, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're super excited about our very own Tommy Wimmer.
Yes.
And he's going to do a great job, I know. So get there, cheer him on, and maybe have a few drinks or have some appetizers. And we would just love to be able to see you there. Also, I want to congratulate our All-Stars, everyone who came out to our pop-up event, like Maria just mentioned.
Right.
If you are a current client of ours or even a past client, and you are not subscribed to our MD All-Stars, Maryland All-Stars on Facebook, you are missing out, because we have special events, prizes, giveaways, specifically just for our clients that we introduce on that page. And we do periodic pop-up events, just like we did at Happy Hour that we did down in Perry Hall. So we look forward to seeing you there. So anyhow, I just wanted to dive right into the calendar of events.
Yes.
And we'll get right back almost to our interview. So hang in there. All right, that's a calendar of events, and there's a
good
lot more going on in and around Hartford County, Cecil, Baltimore County.
I bet.
It's a lot of things going on this time of season, and we're just happy to be able to get out. And this weather is very, very mild right now. So grab a hold of that great weather that we're going to have for the next day or so, because I think it's going to get really cold next week.
And
so
be taking your vitamin D3.
that's right. Take your
zinc,
vitamins.
And
That's right.
calcium.
Exactly.
This is
So
vitamin C. Gotta
yeah.
get that right.
Vitamin C, that's right. We're going to get right to our interview, and just hang in. We're going to be right back.
I'm glad we saved money with that discount agent. I don't know why nobody else wanted this place.
All right, welcome back. And we have Mike Guest in the house. Mike, I'm so excited to have you in here. Give me 1 second as I bring you in on the screen. We had a couple little technical difficulties a little earlier, but there you are, Mike. Welcome. How you doing, my friend?
But we're here. We are here.
My guest is
How
Right.
are you?
in the house, and I'm telling you, I'm so thrilled. I can't tell you just how thrilled I am when you said yes to my invite. I so much wanted to have you on here, especially since I've seen a couple of posts throughout some of the social media that I follow, and didn't realize that you had started this organization, which is the Be Good brand, and I just
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that is just really, really awesome. I've got to get you on board here.
Well, I
Let's
don't
So.
know
go.
anything about it, so I can't
Yeah,
wait to
so
hear.
she's new on board here, so
My
just you and
first
I will
day.
converse,
It's
Mike.
my first day.
So everyone that's watching right now, our viewers, just if you could just give an introduction of who you are and where you're living, what you're doing in your life right now.
Yeah. So as you said, and I'm sure it says somewhere on the screen, I might guess, an artist, father, entrepreneur. I'm a connector of sorts. I like to just get people together. So when Rob said, "Hey, bro, can you come do this?" I said, well, "Why not?" Yeah. So that's me in a quick nutshell.
That's right. That's right. So I've known Mike. Mike's been really a part of our family. I mean, we saw him at church when he was living up here in Baltimore, and he was a good mentor to even my older kids, a good friend to them, and I really did appreciate a lot of that. You always, whenever you walked into a room, you know that Mike Guess is walking in the room because he's got that
Uh,
awesome smile, and he brings a certain vibe to him that, dude, you just like you know that he's just excited to be wherever he is at that moment, and I'm just excited to have you. So,
Thank you,
but
thank you,
but
thank you.
let's dive right in. Maybe just share a little bit about. First, I've got a couple of things that people are looking. They're saying music artist. What's that all about? So you got music artists going on. You've got the
Yeah.
Be Good brand going on. So if you could kind of just break that down for us a little bit.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a little bit over 20 years now. Got into music in my actually, I wasn't even a teenager yet. I was probably about 12 when I really started to tap into um, music. My father was into music. His father was into music. His father was actually owned a record label in Philadelphia,
Wow.
um, cut,
Is that where he was
vinyls
born
and
and
everything like
raised
that. Born and raised there. Yep.
in Philadelphia? Yeah.
Yep. So um, it was probably, yeah, I would probably say it was about 12 when that started, and didn't really get serious with it until probably I would say about 16. And then after that, it was probably first album dropped. I was in high school actually, ironically with Tommy Wimmer.
Come
No
on.
way. That's
Yes,
right.
That's right. I
I
remember Tommy
forgot.
same
mentioning to
high
me.
school
Oh
graduating
my
year. Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So,
So he was in the
my
video?
senior year, he wasn't in the video. No, that video was just about a year or two ago. The video you're I think talking about, but the my first music release, official music release, I was like 17, 18,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then kind of stayed along the track of music. I always liked fashion, and I think one of the things you have to do when you have a platform is use it wisely. Um, i.e., you guys have a great platform here, and you're bringing me on here, little old me. So I appreciate that. But being able to take your platform and use it wisely. So I said, well, with this platform that I have, people have already tapped in and kind of trusted me with their ear when it comes to the music. It's like, well, when I want to say something that has a little bit more value, will people actually follow still? Um, and so Be Good brand started, probably been running about 6 months now, just really kind of diving in with that. And that actually came from um, me finally, after years and years of a friend telling me, you should probably go and see a therapist. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. It finally came from me going to see a therapist. And my therapist, he says, you think you're healthy, but you're actually just high functioning. And I was like, what? You're a strong person, so you can pile on and pile on and pile on, but we all have our ceilings. And I was like, wow. So he says, do you want to just keep pretending that you're good, or do you actually want to be good? And I was like, So that's where Be Good brand started.
I
Wow.
like it.
Um, and for me, it was a full view of what Be Good means. It starts mentally. So that's why my biggest focus is on therapy. We did our Therapy is Dope run less than 2 weeks ago, sold out our first batch and getting ready for our second batch week after Thanksgiving. But I said, well, we want to start with therapy because it starts with the mental. Once you're mentally good, then you can actually be good to yourself. And then you can be good to others. It's like I can't be good to myself, good to others if I'm not good to myself first.
Mm.
So that's where the entirety of Be Good started, and why we went with Therapy is Dope as our first release.
Wow. That's amazing, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's so
appreciate it.
true. You know,
Hmm.
I have some good friends, and even my Chloe went through a hard time after a concussion, and
Hmm.
in high school, and she returned back to school after being out, and all her circle of friends had disappeared, and you could just see a change. And
Yeah.
I'm all about therapy. You
Mm.
know what? Having a good friend, even just to talk to and to
Hmm.
be honest.
Hmm.
Like we all like to act like we're all okay. You
Yeah.
know, we always, I mean, social media is all about all the
Yeah.
good. You never see
Yeah.
the heartbreak and the real struggles
Yeah.
inside. And they're there.
Yeah.
Whether people want to say it or not. But I love that. I love that because normally you hear things like, "Well, hurting people hurt people," but be good people can do good
Right.
things. But you got to be
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
good first.
Absolutely.
So I like it that way
Absolutely.
better.
Yeah, that's really that's awesome, Mike. And I know a little bit of your history, and we align more
Hmm.
than you probably think, Mike. And I've had a difficult upbringing, very difficult upbringing, so much so that I've had hundreds and hundreds of hours of counseling. I've even had to fly out of state to do
Hmm.
intensive counseling sessions and things like that. And one day I'll probably use this platform to just share my story. It is a heartbreaking one, but it's one of showing people that redemption really does work, and that
Yeah.
therapy
Yeah.
is not something that you should walk around and be shameful of.
Right.
But therapy is one of, hey, I'm trying to be a good
Healing.
person. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to be better for myself, for my family, for those around me, for my community. And so when I saw that you're mixing in therapy, mental health, and the fact that it's dope, that it's awesome, that it's cool, it's hip, dude, that is just fantastic to me. It
Yeah.
really is. So
Yeah.
before we dive in any more into the be good part of it, I just want to share with some of our viewers just some stats that I was able to pull up, that I think is kind of important for everyone to kind of just see.
Hmm.
So, I mean, first of all, mental health care, it does matters. And I didn't realize this until I kind of dove into some of these stats when I was preparing for the program, and that people who get treatment in a given year, 45% of them are adults with mental illness, and 66% of adults, they have serious mental illnesses. And this was pretty shocking. 51% of youth, that's 6 to 17 years of age, with a have a mental health condition. That's 51%. And if you see the breakdown of the percentages on your screen, if you're watching and following along, you can see all the different percentages of the breakdown of the groups, like the Asians, the Black adults, the Hispanics, and all of those, and even the white adults, 50%. So those percentages are pretty high. I just wanted to share that with you, and also just one more stat. And this kind of breaks down the person, the family, the community, and the world. And I won't dive really deep into this, but I just wanted to share the stats and information up here for our viewers. If you want to go back and take a look at this at another time, you could do that. But I just wanted to share this because I thought it was really important. So
I think it's National Mental Health Month. They'll pick a month for anything,
Men's,
but
yeah, Men's
isn't it?
Mental Health Month, I believe, is what it
That's
is.
what I
National
that's
thought I
right.
Men's Mental
read
Health Month.
too.
Yeah, I actually just posted another stat. I believe it was today or yesterday. 27 million untreated uh, uh, persons in the United States alone who have mental health disorders that go untreated for whatever
Yes.
reason, whether if it's financial, if it's attached to shame or fear or miseducation or
Right.
whatever it may be. A lot of it could be even culturally. We
Hmm.
see it a lot in the Black community where we're not going to go sit on somebody's couch and talk to them. We're going to keep it in the house and we're going to act like everything is okay. And it's like, nah, bruh, go get some help, you know? So that's really my aim, is to uh, push this globally, as big as it can get. It's to normalize the fact that this is good. Talking to a
Yes.
friend the other day, and I said, well, how great would it be if mental health therapy was mandatory for, soldiers coming back from war,
Hmm.
for felons going back, getting re-released into society, the things that they go through mentally,
Yes.
when they're locked away or serving their country, what it does to their mind. That it's like, if we could actually help them, it would stop a lot of the suicide rates with our,
Yes.
service members, as well as, with prior felons who are trying to get their life together, but that's all they know. So they're going to do something to go
Right.
back in because mentally they can't deal with what they're seeing out in this real world. So that's my goal, is just to let's normalize it, get people talking about
Yes.
it. See a dude like me walking down the street, with some J's on, a pair of skinnies, and a shirt that yells therapy. They're like, oh, okay,
That's right.
it's different. So we're going to do it. Yeah.
Taking the shame out of therapy is just so important for a lot of
Yes.
people, because there's so many people that are in therapy. They're just afraid to come out and just share it with someone. And it really should be an open conversation. It's okay. Dude, we all are dealing with all kinds of things, whether it's COVID, whether it's a death of a family member, whether it's sickness, it doesn't matter what it is, or something happened in our upbringing. Get that therapy. Be
Yeah.
good to yourself. And I
Yeah.
loved it when I went to your website, by the way. So I do encourage everyone who's watching this now after the show, don't do it right now, but go to begoodbrand.co, right? And
Yeah.
click on the About Us, because you have a nice, real nice breakdown of just the vision that you've casted for your organization, and a vision that you've actually casted for your entire community, for everyone that goes to the website. And I think it's really important. So I just wanted to kind of break down just a little bit. I have a couple of questions for, if you don't mind.
Sure, sure,
So I
absolutely.
noticed that in your website, you call Be Good Brand a community. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
So everybody that purchases a hoodie, I consider them a community member. You stand for something when you purchase a hoodie that says therapy is dope. You want to see this as a whole movement. Just, when it, it's like Jeep, right? Jeeps have a community of people. You drive
They
by somebody. If
do.
you're in a Jeep and you drive by somebody in the Jeep, they do the little,
That's
you know what
right.
I mean? Whatever they
That's
do,
our
the little,
tribe, right?
you know
And
what I'm
then the
saying? I
the
don't know. I just seen
Subaru
them. I'm like,
people
what are you
too.
doing? Oh, Subaru too. I don't know. See,
I
but
know. I
Jeeps,
just
I
found
just I
out.
just see them and I'm like, that all right, they're a community. So it's like, you bought a Jeep, you're in. You don't got to do nothing else. You're in. You get a hoodie, you're in, because you're gonna wear it and somebody else is gonna see you and they're gonna say, love that. And you can tell them, man, you could join us, get a hoodie, join the movement, push the message. As it continues to grow, it will help with the efforts of normalization.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's great. I just wanted to show everybody the hoodie real quick. Therapy is dope. That is a fantastic
That's
hoodie.
it.
I think right now you may be on back order, but I do encourage everyone to go to your website and to go ahead and order that. I think it'll be
Yeah,
just
yeah.
awesome for the effort.
I like that color too.
Yeah, you.
Thank you.
I think Mr. Nathaniel Garrison and Natalie would approve. They're fancy like you.
Hey, Mike, you've outlined three things that you believe that will improve when you make mental health a priority in your life. Those three things: number one, be good to others. Can you just break down
Mhm.
what that means to you? Be good to others.
So I think there's they always say you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So at that first, once you're good to yourself, you take care of your mental, you're easily going to want to take care of others. You're going to want to see other people good, whether that's encouraging them to get into, therapy, or just simply paying for somebody's, Chick-fil-A when they're in the line behind you.
Hmm.
Right.
Chick-fil-A is not sponsoring this, but y'all
That's
can
right.
if y'all
But
want
they
to.
can.
Right,
But
they
they can.
can.
That's
They
right.
can if they want to. But whether it's paying for the person's drink behind you, or holding the door for somebody. Just those simple things that you can just pass goodness off to the next person, because there's enough hate. Like, we need to pass as much goodness as we can. So I believe that once you take care of yourself mentally, you're just aligned. It's just like going to a chiropractor. You go to a chiropractor when your back is messed up because you was in a car accident, but you don't want to go to, a therapist because you were in a car accident. That could be a very well traumatic issue that
That's
you
right.
should be in therapy for, but it's like, oh, that was my back, but my mind, oh, well, but your mind is running everything, so it's like you get that right and everything else will align. You'll be good to yourself. You'll be good to others. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I
And
vision it all.
number 2 and 3, you probably already tackled number 2. Be good to yourself. That's the second thing you have on your website. And then number 3, be good within. And I love
Yeah.
that. I just love be good within, and that means take care of
hmm
yourself. I'm going to tell you what I think it is, and then you tell me.
Yeah.
But it's take care
Yeah.
of yourself mentally. Take care of yourself spiritually. Spiritually is huge. Take care of yourself, for your family. And I just
hmm
love that. So if you want to expound on that,
Yeah.
go ahead, Mike.
No, that's 100% it. And being good to yourself is saying no to other people. Just simple self-care of like creating those boundaries, because that also plays into your mental health. When we feel you can't say no. That was me for the longest, concerned about what's this person going to think if and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't care
Mm-hmm.
now. Once you get to me, you're like, well, I don't care what they think. It's not going to change. You know, a year from now, it's not going to matter. A month from now, it's probably not going to matter. So it's like, well, once you are good to yourself, you can, set those boundaries up, say no's and they be a no, say a yes and it be a yes, and you not feel like, I really don't want to go, but being able to identify, like I said, those boundaries and that good within 100%, good when it comes to your mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health. That's a big piece of it also.
Yeah, that's right. So, I read a statement the other day that said, saying no to something is just as
hmm
important as saying yes to something. So I give
I
you
believe
permission, folks, viewers, I give you permission. It's okay to say no because it's just
Yeah.
as important as if you said yes to that same situation.
And I
So,
think, honey, you are not good at saying no.
no, no,
Just
no. That's why
saying,
I have to give my permission to do that because I say yes like
hmm
all the
you
time,
know.
and
hmm
it's okay to say no for your mental health.
And
Um,
give no excuse. You don't need to give an excuse
Exactly.
and no, I can't do it. Oh,
Yep.
no, why? No, you don't need
It's
a
none of
why.
your
Because I
business.
said I can't.
See, I'm that kind of
The
person. And
why
Rob
isn't
is
going to
like,
change, you know?
because like you said,
yeah,
it's going to be
you.
the same the next day. And if it's not, then oh well.
That's right.
You got to do what's good for you.
You pulled a quote
Yeah.
from Eleanor Brown on your website, which I absolutely love, and I'll read it out loud here. Quote: Rest and self care are so important. When you take time to replenish your spirit, it always you to serve others from the overflow. You cannot serve from an empty vessel, and I think you had mentioned that as
Hmm.
well. You can't serve from
Yeah.
an empty vessel,
Yeah.
and I love that quote.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely allows you to serve others. And I mean, I'm sure you're aware of the different things I've been a part of with um, Somebody Cares Baltimore and Day of Hope with Matt Stevens and
Hmm.
the
That's
things
right.
that Freedom Church has done, and even with some Omani stuff, golf tournament. I love to serve. Like, that's just a part of my DNA. Like, it's not like, oh, he's here again. Like, what is he here for? Like, I don't need a light. I don't need money. I just love being there to pass on this goodness to someone else because I very much could be the person that needs help. So it's like fill yourself up, get yourself right so that you can continue to pour out what
Yeah.
you have for other
It's
people.
huge.
Yeah.
That's right. And I encourage those that are watching this right now. You may not be watching it live. You may be watching this 5 days from our live broadcast. But again, if this kind of hits home to you, if you visited the website and you're like, maybe I don't have the money to order a hoodie right now, but the fact that Mike is planting a seed in your mind and your spirit to say, something, I need help. I want to be a better person. I want to be good to myself, to my family, to my community, and I need to seek out professional services in my community. I'm telling you now, I give you permission. You need to flip through the yellow pages, and I'm telling my age by saying that. But flip through your phone, do a Google search, and find someone that can help
Yeah.
you out in the situation that you're in. And I think
Well,
that's
there's
so
a lot of good
important.
people out there.
There are, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they're
Even on
very
our
busy
site, we
though.
have oh yeah, they definitely are. Definitely spiked up after COVID. I know on our site we have a resource page for a lot of helpful links that'll people sometimes, like I said, they just don't know where to go. They don't know where to
Right.
start. But we provided a pretty lengthy list of resources that are available, phone numbers and web links. If they go to 𝐵eGoodBrand.co, that'll definitely be helpful. Tiffany Smith, that's actually a great friend of mine.
Oh, Tiffany is in the
Yeah,
house
so
too.
she's out here holding
Thank
it
you,
down
Tiffany.
on the mental health field with me. A soldier in the army of mental health
Oh, that's great.
normalization.
There you go.
No, we really appreciate
Yeah.
that. And listen, so I don't want to leave this out because I know you're like this super humble guy, and you really are. But I'm going to bring it out, and this is where I say I think we kind of align a little bit more than you thought, because back in the day, if you remember this very small little group called Run DMC, it actually used to be called Run DMC M, and M was for McArtor. So I actually traveled with them and I rapped with them. I danced around stage until I hurt my knee. When I hurt my knee, they reduced it back down to Run DMC. But for our
DMC,
viewers
yeah.
out there, let me tell you something. You're looking at a guy on the screen right now, Mike Guess, who's super, super talented. Let me bring on one of the videos that I found of him. So hang on one second.
Yeah, yeah.
How about that?
Your son is actually in this video.
I'm thinking I saw Gabe.
So Mike, you did
Alex
such
did
a
a
great
video
job
of
with
that.
this video.
Appreciate
So
it.
yeah, that
Shot
you
by
did
Vicky
you did an awesome
Productions.
job with that, and we you can find
Appreciate it.
more videos like that. Just type in Mike Guess's name in YouTube, and a whole slew of videos will pop right up, and you can
true.
jam out to them in your car. You know, so such a
Alex
positive
made a
message.
cameo.
What's that?
Alex made a cameo in that video.
That's right. That's my so
Alex
for
did.
viewers who don't know, that's my oldest son. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to say, was it him and Claire? I can't remember, but he was definitely there because every time
Oh, I
I watch the
remember
video
that.
and he goes dancing across the screen, I'm like, yes.
No kidding.
So it wasn't Gabe. It was Alexander.
That was
It
Alexander.
was
Okay, I think
yeah.
I remembered this.
So he did the yeah.
It was you know
That was-
something along
He
this
didn't get
line,
his
but, you
moves
know.
Well,
you,
that was
honey.
my move back in the day. So he must have seen some of my videos. That's what it was, you know, because I had that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, Mike, I could have fun with you for the rest of the evening, my friend. You know, you're such a wealth of knowledge and information, and you know, we try and narrow this down to about an hour show, and I'm so thrilled that you
Yeah.
came on. But again, I do encourage everyone to go to @BeGoodBrand.co. They can communicate with you. You have your social links on there as well if they want to follow you on Instagram, things like that. This is one guy, if you're watching this program, this is one guy that you definitely want to follow and reach out to him. He does have a great resource page. It's not just a couple of different resources. It's really broken down into a lot of different things. If you're dealing with suicide, thoughts, things of that nature, you have a plethora of things on there for people to choose from, and I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great, Mike. So
Thank you,
listen,
Mike.
yeah,
Good
thank
to
you very
see
much
you.
for joining us. We've got some other things to tackle on the show, and one is our housing stats. So we're going to do housing stats, and we're going to do that as soon as we get back, Mike. So this time we picked up on Montgomery County. We actually had a couple of people say, hey, how aggressive is that county out there with real estate? And I'm telling you, the numbers that we picked up were pretty amazing. Check this out. So 2,487 closings in 60 days in Montgomery County. If you do your quick math on that, that's a little over 41 closings a day. Tell me they're not going crazy in that market down there.
Well, good thing
It's amazing.
people are asking us about that.
41 closings a day for 60 days. So that's pretty amazing. So it's still a very, very aggressive market right now. And we're just so excited to be able to be a part of that and be a part of your goals and your dreams of whether or not you're buying a home or you're thinking of selling a home in the future. Maryland Homes team is definitely at the top of your list of if anyone that you're going to interview, definitely Maryland Homes team. So we want you to be a part of that.
Yes, absolutely. And
So-
we are winning the deals. We are
That's
closing on those houses.
That's right.
Even though it's, as Robert said, somewhat of aggressive, but we know how to rate the deals so that
That's
you will
right.
shine.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're right. We just wrote a contract today that was accepted. We've got a couple of short sales listed. If you want to know more about short sales, contact us. We're experts in that area. And we'd love to talk to you more. So,
Absolutely.
well, we're going to go ahead and
So,
wrap up the show.
Yeah.
How about that?
You want to get ready
And we are always better what?
together.
That's right. We're better together. And remember this. Remember Maryland Homes team. It matters who you work with.
Yes.
And if you are thinking of buying or selling a home, you want to visit searchmydreamhome.com or check ourhomevalue.com if you want a free home valuation. It really does matter who you work with because we have the technology, we have the experience, and we would love to be able to work with you to make your home buying or selling dreams come true. Yeah.
Have a good week.
Have a great week. We'll see you next time.